طيب, the Tawaghit, they are many. But وَرُؤُوسُهُمْ خَمْسَةٌ, the heads of them are 5. The heads of them are 5. أولهم من؟ الشيطان إبليس. لماذا سمي إبليس؟ نعم عبد الرحمن. هو مبلس عن رحمة الله. أحسنت, that he is despair from the mercy of Allah تبارك وتعالى. Number 2 was Jamal, from the رؤوس التواغيت or the رؤوس التاغوت. طيب, ومن عبد وهو راض, whomsoever is worshipped and he is pleased with the fact that he is worshipped. And the simple statement وهو راض is taken Isa alayhi salatu wasalam and the malaika out of it, and the salihin out of it. طيب, because وهو ليس براض. طيب, because Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is not pleased that he is being worshipped, but rather he was calling the people into worshiping Allah alone. Right? To worship Allah and Allahu tabaraka wa ta'ala alone. Na'am, ثانيا, the third type of taghut, or the third from the ru'us al-taghut. La, that was the second one. Right? The third one was man idda'a ila ibadatihi, whomsoever is called to his own worship. Whomsoever is called to his worship. طيب, and he gave the example of, he gave 2 examples. Ahsanta, he gave the example of the Ghulatu Sufi, and who else? And Namrud. He also gave the example of Namrud. And we mentioned that Namrud was a king for how many years? 400. Ahsanta Jamal. He was a king for 400 years. طيب. Naam, so بإذن الله تبارك وتعالى, tonight we're going to be going on to وَمَنِ ادَّعَى شَيْئًا مِنَ الْغَيْبِ, and whomsoever is claiming, or claiming to have knowledge of the ghaib. To whoever has claim, or whoever claim makes a claim of knowing the unseen. طيب. And we say the ghaib, لماذا سمي الغيب؟ لأنه إيش؟ غاب عن الإنسان. طيب, الغيب, because غاب عن الإنسان, it is called الغيب, the unseen. لماذا? Because غاب عن الإنسان, it is unknown to the person. It is unknown to the person. طيب, it is غاب عن الإنسان. طيب, غاب عن الإنسان, ما غاب عن الإنسان. This is why it's called الغيب. But know that barakallahu fikum, al-ghayb yanqasim ila qismayni. You have the ghayb that is divided into 2 categories. طيب, you have that which barakallahu fikum, you can call it the ghayb that is nisbi, and the ghayb that is mutlaq. And as the ghayb that is nisbi, it is waqi'un. طيب, the ghayb that is nisbi is waqi'un, meaning that which took place, or has taken place, or is taken place. Right? That is what you call the ghayb al-waqi' or al-ghayb al-nisbi. طيب, that is the unseen, that is whether it is being happening, or it had happened, or it is happening. This is what you call the ghayb al-nisbi. As in regard to the ghayb that is in regard to the mustaqbil, meaning the future, that barakallahu fikum is the ghayb that is mutlaq. وهذا لا يكون معلوما لأحد إلا الله, as Shaykh Muhammad bin Salih al-Uthaymin rahimahullah mentioned. That ghayb that is attached to the future, nobody knows it but Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. أو من أطلعه عليه من الرسل, or anyone from the Prophet that Allah ta'ala has given them, right, a portion of that. Anyone that the among the prophets that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has given them that. Shaykh Salih al-Fawzaan hafidhahullah, he said, Man idda'a shay'an min ilm al-ghayb, whomsoever claim to have knowledge of the unseen. وهذا يدخل فيه السحرة, and that is inclusive of those who practice sorcery. والمنجمون, and those who are doing astrology, meaning they are going by the signs of the stars to define that this star is pulling from this direction, or this star is shining from this is shining from this direction. Kada wa kada sayahsul, this and the third will happen. That's what you call al-munajjimun, those who go by the science of the nujum, ilmun nujum. And you have this, barakallahu fikum, very much so in regard to those who practice as-sihr. So therefore, those who claim the unseen, they are first and foremost as-saharatu, those who practice sihr. And it is called as-sihr, driven from the word ashar, right? As Allah Ta'ala, as when Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala praising the muhsinin, when he say, كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون. Al-ashar is the time that is before Fajr. The ashar is the time before Fajr. What is that time? What is the description of that time, Abdul Rahman? Right? You hungry? He said the time of suhoor. Yes. Naam. What else is the time before Fajr? What is the characteristic of the time before Fajr? What is that characteristic how would you describe that time, Abdul Rahim? Yeah, what is the description of that time? What is it? Abdullah. Huh? He already says suhoor. Both of y'all must be hungry. Huh? Abba Munir? Right, what is the characteristic of that, Adam?
It is the time for what is akin expanse and the time of
right, what is the characteristics of that time is it is dark. It is dark. It is dark. It is a time that is dark. Tayyib. It is not dawn yet, it's dark. It's in the middle of the night. It's characterized by what? Darkness. And the people of sihr, that they perform their actions or their sihr, they perform it whether it places that are dark or at times that are dark. In places that are dark or time where it is dark. This is when the sihr or the sahara, they do their magics and the likes of that. Whether it is at a place that is very dark or it is at a time that is very dark. That's why the word as-sihr has some connotation of darkness. Darkness of the time and also darkness of the evil. Darkness of the time and likewise darkness of the evil because of the evil that it brings. Right? And you have two types of sihr. And we study this, alhamdulillah. We have two types of sihr. I'm listening. We have two types of sihr, Abdullah. أحسنت السحر الحقيقي. طيب, the sihr al-haqiqi can have effect on where? On the mind. It can have effect on the body. And likewise, it can have effect on the heart. The sihr that is haqiqi, can have effect on the mind, on the body, and likewise in the heart. In the mind, because it can make a person majnoon. In the body, because it can make the person sick. And in the heart, because it can make a person love the one that he used or she used to hate, or hate someone that he or she used to love. And it even can go to the extent of killing somebody. Sihr can even go to the extent of killing somebody. The second type of sihr is the sihr that is the illusion one. طيب, which is barakallah fikum sihr at-takhyil. Sihr at-takhyil. And the example of that is when the sorcerers of the Pharaoh, they threw طيب, the ropes that they had mixed with mercury, and it was in the eyes of the people that the muhadirun, those who were bearing witness, the spectators, it was appearing to their eyes to be what? To be snakes. So this is what you call a sihr at-takhyil, right? Meaning mesmerizing what the people see. What they are seeing, you are you are playing with their eyes. So what you call a sihr at-takhyil, and the sihr that is haqiqi. So the sihr that is the takhyil, it is only dealing with the eyes. It is changing what the person's eyes is seeing. It is not changing the reality of what is the ropes, but rather the eyesight that he is tampering with the sight of the human being. Likewise, you have those who they claim to have knowledge of the unseen, those who are going by the signs of the stars. طيب, al-munajjimun, those who are using the stars. طيب, they will say, oh, okay, Jamal, what is your name? And they will write your name not in huruf, but rather they will write your name with numbers. Right? They will write with, this is what they call ilmul adad. Ilmul adad. The knowledge of numbers. Where you can write somebody's name by numbers. So if someone else has the same knowledge, he will read those, he will know that this is Jamal ibn Fulan. And he will read also your mother's name and your father's name. This is why the sorcerers, the first thing that they will ask will be, what is your name, your mother's name, and your father's name. That's the first thing that they will ask. Tayyib, that's the first thing that they will ask. And according to that, when they do their little math, and that's why it's called ilmul adad, the science of the numbers, numerical science, whatnot, now they will be able to pinpoint which one is your star. Which one is your star? Because they say that the human being is a composition of three things. The human being is a composition of three things. Star, the hawa, the air, and the third one, which is the sand. This is what they say is the composition of the human being. So you look at all those three, it is a mean for them to what? To claim that they have knowledge of the unseen based on those three. And inshallah, as far as the sand, we will come to it bi'idhnillah. As al-nujum, al-munajjimun, those who are using the star, the constellation of the star, to say, well, you belong to this star, so for your work or for your magic to work, you need to be doing this or to be doing that. Or you need to travel during this time because of your star is not bright in this time, but rather your star will be shining during that time. Ala kulli hal, all of those are matters of